Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, first things first is the video I did last night, the how we're going to pay the fees for the 2k to 1 million challenge. It seemed to attract a load of spam, and it's like it's all this hacker Michael trader whatever, and there's a lot of it. Now, thank you very much to Primus Interparsoni, who reported some spammers, and Graydon Forward also did as well. LMZ said if I actually cared, I'd have deleted the comments myself. Okay, well, I was asleep actually, so so I didn't do it. But it's a bit of a full-time job, to be honest, because you have to kind of come in here and do that, and then go report, and then do that, and you have to do that for every single bloody one of them, and it just becomes like a full-time job. I mean, I could just remove it, but that's not going to do much good. But the problem is, it's bot traffic, isn't it? It's bot comments, and as soon as you delete or remove a comment, there'll be a bot making another account, and it's just rife, really. And LMZ, they seem to think that I benefit from these comments. I don't think you do, to be honest. I think where you've got comments where they aren't properly being interacted with, I think YouTube just ignore them. I've certainly seen videos of mine do better when they've got no comment spam, and ones that get spammed quite heavily, like this one, for example, didn't get as many views, even though it got all the spam stuff. And I think the reason is it just, you get a bad user experience, because people come in and they see all this shit here, and they think, I'm just not going to bother leaving a comment. And I've done it before, where I've left a comment on a video I've really liked, and the instant response I get is a bot, saying join this Telegram group or some crap like that. Anyway, so I will try and get rid of them all, but quite frankly, I've got better things to do with my life, really. Anyway, so what else is going on? Right, yesterday I was looking at the Auto World thing, and I couldn't find the prices for cars in crypto. But I realised today what it actually is. It's this CarCloud.ro, which is a Romanian site, where you can buy cars. And this is the way it works. You've got this Tesla Model X, for example, got the price in euros, price in Bitcoin, and the price in eGold. How cool is that? So yeah, it's happening. Okay, mostly in Romania, but adoption of the Elrond ecosystem is evolving. It'll start off in Romania and hopefully spread across the rest of Europe and the world. Anyway, that's what I'm hoping. So meanwhile, all crypto's suffering today. It's not just eGold, Bitcoin's having a problem. I did go into a little long position, and I got in at this level here, what was it, 41787. But it hasn't gone up much, and I've actually moved my stop loss slightly into profit, but it almost hit a few minutes ago. So I think I'll probably close this trade and then see what happens, really, because I think it might go lower. I mean, ideally, what I want is I want it to break this trend line here and then sort of go up. That'd be good, but we'll have to see what happens when the New York markets open this afternoon, which is in about 6 hours time from now. But yeah, meanwhile, everything's suffering quite a lot, really. I did notice my Freeway token is down quite a bit as well. So I'm actually thinking of setting up a Ascendex exchange account, so maybe do a little bit of swing trading with the Freeway token. Because the way I'm looking at it is it does this, it kind of does these kind of moves up and down, which was about, 18% or so. And I think this would be quite cool just to sort of trade it by, say, for example, this is going back to January. It's literally just setting limit orders down here, or maybe there, and then just selling every time it goes up, 5 or 10%. So I might do that. If I do that, I'll do a separate video for that. we'll see how it goes, really. I don't really like using exchanges other than ByBit and Binance and Crypto.com, to be honest. By the way, if you need to know where to get things, if you just go to CoinMarketCap, you can search for your ticker. So, for example, FWT, which is Freeway Token. And then you come down here to markets, you can see where you can get it. So it's Uniswap, Ascendex, and PancakeSwap. I'm not really into Uniswap because of the enormous Ethereum fees that you use. PancakeSwap I don't mind too much, really, but then I need wrapped BNB to trade it with, so I think I might just go for Ascendex, really, which used to be called BitMax. Anyway, that's on spot. There's no possibility to do derivative trading with it, but my thinking is with something like this, it's a token that I don't mind hanging on to if, say, for example, I buy some and then the price goes down. If I have to hang on to it for a few months, I don't mind. So that's why I might do a little bit of swing trading with that. Anyway, regarding the little farm I set up last night to generate unlocked MEX, yeah, I mean, it's been running about 12 hours and it's made like 7 cents worth of MEX. Which obviously I'm not going to retire on, but that in theory would be enough to pay the fees every sort of 3 or 4 days, wouldn't it? So maybe that's what I should be aiming for with the other farm, with the smaller one. So, something like putting like 1 million MEX into a farm, producing unlocked MEX that then we can swap at some point into eGold and use that to pay the fees if we have to. But obviously the better thing to do is just buy a little bit of eGold and use that. Anyway, I'd be interested to know what you think about what's going to happen with, crypto in general in the next week or so. I mean, looking at Bitcoin going back on the weekly chart, I mean, this is going back to, 2020 or so. There's a pattern you can see here. This is like an M, like a big McDonald's M. And these are normally quite bearish, and they can just go incredibly down. The only thing is about M's is as well as that, you see, if you could also think of it as like that was a bottom, and then if we get another bottom, you get a W, which is a double bottom, which is actually incredibly bullish. And that's the way I can see it going. I mean, it's a bit of a guess, to be honest. I mean, no one knows for certain what it's going to do. But I'm still thinking that we've got this trend line here that goes back to 2020, and it hasn't broken this trend line yet, apart from that tiny little wick the other week. And hasn't broken this. And I think while it's still above this trend line, I think there's a strong possibility of it going up again. Doing something like what it did here, so maybe going up like that. But who knows? It's crypto; anything can happen, and that's the whole point, really. If you're new to the space, then you must understand that this is what these assets do. They go up a lot and they go down a lot, and you just have to learn to deal with it and don't get too emotional about it. So there you go. Right, I mentioned yesterday that I did test positive for the disease that shan't be mentioned, and I actually felt okay. I feel a little bit rough today, actually. Nevertheless, I will try and get another video out later on today. But anyway, if you appreciate me doing that, please do give the video a like. If your YouTube name is LMZ, click dislike twice, unless you want to leave a nice comment, which I strongly suggest you do. But anyway, do make sure you subscribe. A lot of you aren't. I don't know why. Take the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.